Went in to meet with Clovis Watson, who refuses to return phone calls or emails or to set up meetings that he's promised regarding outstanding public records requests. So that's where we're going now.
So you don't have an appointment?
No. He won't make an appointment. I've asked for an appointment. You don't need an appointment to go see somebody, but I've actually tried. But
okay. I think we were just trying to, because I know that was the last email that I had from you, and like I said, I think that's who called today, but I'm not for certain, so, I just didn't know for sure if someone had actually spoken with her, because I think she's made some rounds.
I'm going to finish my lunch if I can. What can I do for you guys?
Well, you promised to have a meeting with us a long time ago, and I'm not even returning my phone call or my email.
Right, but I've been to the attorney that we cannot have those discussions. I think you put it in writing to your attorney.
Well, my attorney doesn't I don't have an attorney representing me in this case. It's a case of public records. You don't have an attorney. You have a city attorney. And the city attorney's job is not to advise you to break the law. In fact, that's a violation of the law themselves. You're not bound by anything the city attorney does. The fact that there's litigation going on does not eliminate the city's responsibility to produce public records upon demand to anyone, including someone who's a party to litigation against the city. Your being in litigation has no bearing on your responsibility as city manager. You have to produce the records. They cannot tell you you can't. We haven't gotten the records. We promised to make this a model of open government.
I think, and I do have a plan for when we move to City Hall.
I'm not talking about
we haven't done that yet, but if you have a public record request, you do it as everyone does, and we will respond appropriately.
I've done them as everyone does. As you know, we made these requests in November, and we haven't gotten a response.
But I'm going to finish my lunch right now.
You can finish your lunch, I don't mind, but I still want to talk to you about getting these records. I want to know where the records are and why I haven't gotten them yet.
I think we responded to every request.
Many requests have not been responded to, but the two that you and I began working on cooperatively until you're saying that, was it Marian Rush or Robert Rush that instructed you to do this?
First of all, I'm going to finish my lunch, and I'd rather not be recorded eating my lunch if you would respond.
I can wait until you finish your lunch before we continue the conversation.
Once I do, I have to go downtown.
Well, then I'd be happy to sit and talk to you while you do it, because again...
I'm going to eat my lunch. I'm not going to...
Well, I
discuss anything right now.
You've been putting me off here for 2 weeks.
Listen, I've advised you that I'm not getting ready to discuss anything.
I want my public records is all I want.
Okay.
How am I going to get them?
We have responded to you, sir.
You haven't. I've asked for one.
Sir, we have responded.
But no, you haven't. Responding and producing are two different things. I've asked for all of the computer the list of files and directories from the two computers. I have not received a response with those records. Where are those records? I've asked to examine and inspect those computers.
Okay.
Where are the computers?
And that's going out FedEx today? Okay. All right. No, that's fine. Thanks. Okay. Bye-bye.
Are you going to ignore the question, or are you...
I cannot discuss issues with you, pending litigated issues.
No, there's no litigated issue here, Mr. Watson. I'm asking you for a public records request. My suing you, Clovis, does not preclude you from fulfilling your obligations as city manager. You have those obligations, the city has those obligations. You cannot use the excuse of litigation. You have to. Then you find someone else under your direction who will, because I expect those records. You're saying to me that I am not entitled to the records until litigation is ended? Is that what you're saying? When can I get the records, Mr. Watson? How can I get the records?
Keep in here working with you. Lower your voice, please.
How can I get the records, Mr. Watson?
I've advised you, we will not discuss that issue.
How can I get the records if you won't discuss it?
We respond anytime there's a request.
How can I get the records? I'm making a request right here, right now, for something I've already requested. I would like to inspect the computer that was in your office and the computer that was in Mr. Henderson's office. Where are the computers? Do they exist? Mr. Watson? Yes or no? If you won't provide me that answer, then you find someone in the city who will, because I'm not leaving this office until I get an answer to my request.
You won't get any answer from anyone in this office.
So you're saying to me that you've been advised by Marian Rush, is that who's advised you this? That you are no longer obligated to produce public records because of litigation. Is that correct? Is that what you're telling me?
That's your word, sir.
No, well, I'm asking you to tell me exactly.
I'll tell you what I'm going to tell you.
Am I entitled to public records? Yes or no? Am I entitled to public records? Yes or no?
Every citizen is, and you
Okay.
get them.
How do I get them if you refuse to communicate with me about them?
Send them through as you always
No.
do, and you will get
I'm
them
here
appropriately.
orally requesting, as the law permits me, in front of you, the public official responsible. Will I or will I not get
You
the
need to
records?
leave right now. If you're not,
Under what law do I need to leave?
I'm eating, and you're getting a little
Define
too loud.
raising my... I'm not being too loud.
Yes, you are, sir.
No, you're being too rude.
I don't agree with you, sir.
I agree, because what you're doing is you're playing a game.
No.
You are refusing to answer my question regarding a public records request. Where are the computers? Are they here? I would like to inspect them. If you won't let me inspect them today, I'd like an appointment as to when I will inspect them. Where are they and when can I inspect them? That's the question. Then we can move on to the fact that you have not provided me the emails requested. You have provided me spam, selectively taken out of the totality of emails, which you printed out despite the request being for electronic copies. Now I see Mr. JR is over here, so I can speak to him about what is entailed in producing the request that I asked for. And he can provide me with his technical answers without going through you.
Sir, you're not going to bother staff while they're trying to work, and you don't just come here.
Okay, I am in here expecting to get public records, because that is my right and that is your obligation and your duty.
And
you cannot play this game. I am not getting
many of them.
I have not gotten the ones I got. Many and all are two different things. You are required to provide all, not many. Where are the computers that I've asked for records from, and when can I get access to them for inspection?
Sir?
Are you denying me the ability to get access to these for inspection?
I think you have.
I have not inspected those computers. Where are those two? Not records is a general concept. Yes, I've gotten records X. I'm asking for records Y. I have a right to get me records Y. You're producing records X does not mean that you've produced records sufficient to produce Y. Where are the computers, and when can I get access to them? Or are you going to threaten to arrest me with your police powers again? When can I get access to those records? That's what I'm asking.
Was that you? I gave you quite a few of those invoices.
I will not be discussing the issue with you that's in litigation.
Under what law can you not discuss public records with me? Under what law? Cite the statute. And if you want to call Marian Russ and ask her for the statute, go ahead. I'll wait. You cite the statute. Until you produce a statute, you are obligated to respond to my request. When can I get access to the computers?
We respond to all requests.
I have made a request. I have not had a response yet. Where are the computers, and when can I get access to them? I am sitting here waiting for a date and a time. If you don't want to be the person who's going to be there with me, or you want to assign this to someone else, fine. But I want access to those computers. You cannot use litigation as a means of avoiding producing the documents. When can I get access to the documents? Where are the documents, Mr. Watson? Then you provide me with someone who's going to answer my questions. Are you saying the city cannot answer my questions and can get away with it because there's litigation? You think that that's what this is? I suggest to you, Mr. Watson, being the city manager, that you need to do a comprehensive review of the city attorney, because the city attorney is advising you contrary to the law. The city attorney